Before y'all start saying it, it's a new year, but it's the same you. Don't come on here telling all these lies. New year, new me. No, it's not. It's been the same you since 1986. Go ahead and stay the same. You ain't changed. You the same. You're not gonna go to the gym. You're not. Just stop. Cause then you're gonna get mad at us when we hold you to that high standard. Nope, it's okay. New year, same you.
So I told my husband January 1st, we are starting a strict budget, baby. And I mean, we're sticking to it. We're doing the dang thing. So I've been cramming all of my shopping into the last week.
A lot of y'all think you're going to change your life around this year and finally become successful. When the sad truth is most are going to be in the same spot they were in last year and the year before that. Trust me, I've been there. New Year's resolutions that fizzle out by February. Waiting for motivation to magically show up, thinking this year will be different. But guess what? That mindset is a dead end. I used to think I could sleep in late, hang out with friends, and go out from time to time. And as long as I got something done on my list, I would be successful.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. All of what has been said thus far is accurate. And to be honest with you, I at certain times get caught up in the hype with saying, hey, I'm going to change these things, to the next person saying, I'm going to start this after I eat a whole cake and candy for a month, and wonder why it's hard to lose weight or stay healthy, right? Or to go shopping and spend a bunch of money to say, I'm going to start tomorrow. And ultimately to end up going or reverting back to who you really are. The purpose today is to give some tips that will inspire you not to be the same person a year from now, if the Lord allows you to live another year. You want to stick around to the end because we're going to give you some actionable steps. If you feel the unction to bless the community, go ahead and put down in the comment section what you feel like we could do to help stay true to what it is that we intend to do. Hi, my name is Robert, and on this channel, we simplify the home loan process. Let's get into it and start getting some of these jewels so that this year coming won't look like the year that we just had.
Okay, so here are the 3 things you need to start doing. 1, face your truth. What are you avoiding? Write it down. 2, take discomfort head on. Start with small changes. Maybe set small goals instead of scrolling. 3, own your progress. Celebrate every tiny victory, no matter how small. You either break the cycle or stay stuck. The choice is yours.
Yes, I'm going to put my glasses on. I'm trying to look smart as we go through these tips. You guys let me know if it works. Probably not. But love the 3 tips that was given initially. Real simple. And I would say they have to do with the mindset, right? It's not good to lie to anyone. But if you're going to lie, don't lie to yourself, right? Be honest with yourself, with where you are, with your abilities, and don't get into these loops, circles, and groups where everybody's just lying, knowing that you're not going to be able to achieve what it is that's setting out to do. Then understand, once you understand where you really are and you're being honest with yourself, it's going to take some discomfort to grow, right? You have to get out of that comfort zone and understand that's where the growth comes from. So get comfortable with that. And then lastly, give a real assessment of where you are. Again, guess it's kind of like lying to yourself, but there's no participation trophies. This isn't about an outward thing. It's really about you. And when you get used to telling yourself you're going to do something and not following through, you're just making things harder for yourself. And again, if we have another year on this planet, in these United States, we don't want to look the same if we did as we did a year ago. So if it's just one thing, great. How do you eat any large task or an elephant? One bite at a time. So let's not poo-poo on one step at a time, because again, remember, if it's online, it's about entertainment, it's about complaining, it's about anything that's going to keep you scrolling and hitting those dopamine sections in your brain so that the advertisers can advertise. So that's the first 3 tips. I want to get into some financial tips. It wouldn't be a video for me if we didn't touch that, especially because we're talking about home ownership and things of that nature that are going to require some financing. So let's check out the next 3 tips.
It's the last month of the year, and I made a list of 3 things you can do this month to set yourself up financially for the new year. Number 1, I added because I need to do it again, cancel subscriptions and services that you're not using. This morning, I was charged $12.99 for something I'm not using anymore, and it just reminded me these subscriptions add up quickly. So go through and cancel everything you're not using. Number 2, you need to do a money inventory. Go through all of your accounts, make sure you have all your logins, and figure out how much money you have right now, checking, savings, everything, and also how much debt you have right now, credit card balances, car loans. Basically take an inventory of anything having to do with you and money and make sure you know exactly where you're at. Number 3, create a spending plan. This will take you an hour, 2 at the most, and it will give you so much clarity as you head into the new year. Oh, and a bonus, follow channels like this one. Surrounding yourself with these types of people and content is going to help you feel less alone and more encouraged along the way.
I love it, and it's spot on. You won't move forward or change who you are financially if you don't do those 3 things. Simply stated, but for whatever reason, we build up these mental barriers, and I suspect it's because we really don't want to see where we are financially. Maybe we don't like where we are, so on and so forth. So I want to encourage you. Like she said, actually, we did a video on the channel. You guys check it out either here or there, dealing with these subscriptions. These subscriptions are eating into your budget in the tunes of hundreds of dollars for just the average person. Go through, see what it is that you're subscribed to. If you're not using it, that's the first step. You should be easily able to get rid of those. If you continue to have a lot of subscriptions, I want to challenge you and say this. Are these subscriptions distracting you and entertaining you ultimately? Or is that the only thing they're for? Or do you have some subscriptions in your life that are going to help you achieve the change that you're looking for? So number 2, I love what she said, a money inventory. I tell you, did another video on the channel talking about escrow accounts and how mortgage payments seem to fluctuate. It's not the principal and interest, but it's the taxes and insurance. Said all that to say this: these companies bank on us wanting to be comfortable, and the change is the challenge. And as a result, you end up spending a lot of monies just because you don't want to deal with it. So money inventories are great. With the tools and technology that we have, a lot of things have been switched to a digital platform, and you got to keep up with the passwords, the 2-party factor authentication, so on and so forth. So if for nothing more than that, go through, take an inventory of what you have. Great to make sure the beneficiaries that you want are there, and a plan of action. We had an uncle earlier this year fell ill, and from one day to the next, couldn't speak or anything of that nature. And we were not able to get into any of the important financials, nothing, passwords, cell phone, whole 9. So you have to look at these types of things and devise a plan. Now is a great time to do it. Thank God he's back on his feet too, if you were curious. And then the last thing, man, write it down. My wife was telling me tools are excellent, especially when you have the right tool for the right job. Digital items and things of that nature. She was telling me a couple of months back, earlier this year, I'm noticing that my comprehension and the information sticking isn't there as much as it used to be when we actually had a tactile, something to touch and write on. I listened at first, I don't know, because I like my tech, but she's right. So I started going back, especially studying the scriptures and writing physically. You could do your own research, plays a part in the comprehension in our brain. So I would challenge you to use the tools wisely and at the appropriate time, but don't let the tool become the rule. Yeah, I like that. Don't let the tool become the rule. So those are the 3 financial things, and she did an excellent job. And don't forget, guys, let us know, let the community know if you have any tips as well, because this is about all of us growing together. All of the videos in this video will be in the credit section in the description below, so you guys could check out those creators. And if you want to follow them, the choice is yours. Now, there's a lot of younger folks that seem to be defeated and don't have any hope going forward. And it's always easier for us on the other side, or that might be on this side of things, to tell them it's going to be all right, so on and so forth. I got a young one, my last one, that we're preparing for her to move into the family transition house before she does her own thing. But in fact, I'm trying to encourage her and let her know, hey, things are going to be, they're going to work out, right? And we want to control as much as we can control while being righteous. Okay, those are the things that we live by. But with all of that said, they're still dealing with what's going on. Just graduating college, didn't get the job that you think you were going to get out the gate, so on and so forth. So I want this last young man to encourage you, and it's good to hear it from someone in your cohort to let you know that when you have an opportunity, how vitally important it is to seize that opportunity and not let entertainment and kicking it and all those things steal the opportunity that you have, especially if you're able to stay at home. Check it out.
If you're still living at home, 2026 100% needs to be the year that you do a no-buy year. A no-buy year doesn't exactly mean you spend no money at all. Obviously, the goal or the objective is to do that, but the main premise is spend the least amount that you possibly can. So if you have the opportunity to spend a little bit less on your car, maybe switch car insurance, spend a little less on food, try not to eat out as much. Maybe for just 1 year, you don't buy all the expensive clothes, but you choose to go to a cheap place like Target or even Primark. But the whole goal is basically save as much as physically possible. A lot of times when people are in financial turmoil, they're not left with many options at all. You kind of got to work the warehouse job, the Amazon job, the UPS job, all because you got to take care of business. You got responsibilities that you got to take care of, and you can't just magically start a business and try to grow that to make more money. You might not be able to do a side hustle because the best that you can do is just do overtime, and that's taking away all the rest of your free time. But when you go through a no-buy year and you save as much as you possibly can, if you can save every single penny, it affords you the option to buy back your time. It affords you the option to figure out a better situation for yourself. 2026 has to be that no-buy year because a lot of us are on our last legs when it comes to living with our parents. So take advantage of the opportunity while it's here, because by the time that it's not, you're going to be way ahead of everybody else.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Excellent job, young man. I appreciate you. Appreciate all the creators. I appreciate you, the community. It's been a great year. If you've taken any time to leave a comment and like a video, share it, hype it, what have you, I really thank you and appreciate it because you didn't have to do that. Secondly, I really wish that you are able to make the change or changes that you really are endeavoring to make. And preferably some information that was given in this video could possibly be a seed, the catalyst to help you along that path. Make sure to come back and testify. You feel me? That's how we all get through this thing, right? There's enough complaining. There's enough negative, right? And I say it all the time. God is on the throne. And if you believe those scriptures, whatever he says going to happen is going to happen. The deal is in between, right? Your born date and the time you leave here. Have you been the best steward of what you've been gifted, this life? And so I would hope that you focus on those things and keep pressing forward towards the mark. If you've watched this video and you're inspired and you're in a position to get onto the property ladder, but you just needed to find the right partner, I'd like to interview for that job. And let's consummate the deal. My contact information is in the description of this video because I'm a lender. My NMLS license number is 180100 and would love for you to be the next person that we partner with to make that goal a reality. My time is up, but I thank you for yours. As I've always said, let's be good to one another. Let grace abound. Watch these next videos. It will help you on your journey. And until the next time, indeed, y'all stay blessed.